Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 16 of my Ruthless SSF run, the Settlers League. I am still farming away on the Glacial Hammer character. I'm mainly looking for a couple support gems. The most important ones are Minefield and Returning Projectiles. Depending on which one I get is what I'm going to do next. But until I get either of those or something new that I haven't even thought of yet, I'm probably just going to keep grinding on this character. Anyway, though, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. I've been plugging away at tier 14s, just trying to get my Eater Worlds challenge done, and of course get some XP. Hey, I got multi-totem. That's not like the critical gem I needed for my Hex Blaster. I mean, I need Minefield above everything else, but multi-totem really does help that character with my Wither totems, so I am not complaining. Outside just doing tier 14s, every time I get a Guardian map, I'm pretty much just saving them up. I was going to rush them all, but I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I would really like to get an Elder fight, but to be honest, to do that, I am probably going to have to roll Harvest for a little while. I have so many duplicate fragments. Like, I have enough fragments to do like 2 Cyrus fights and like 2 or 3 Elder fights if I, had actually the mix of them and not just like duplicates of the same 3. So I'm going to have to probably bite the bullet and do Harvest. Outside of that, this character dies to pretty much nothing except for super rippy maps or me being an idiot and standing still. But like I said, outside of that, I pretty much never die. The Elder Guardians are a little dangerous, mostly just the poison one, but outside of that, I have no issue. I got a couple of pirate fights, which is fantastic, so they give you a ton of money. I got a Scepter that was almost god tier for me, but not for this character, but for a character I want to play, but it was trash. That's actually, that jewel is actually perfect for me. The only problem is I can't drop the jewel I have right now because it gives me life, chaos res. The recoup is whatever, but the chaos res is pretty critical for me right now. I'm really considering switching back to expert reconnaissance to get more scouting reports to drop. The exploring reports are okay, but they are just not getting the job done. I really need to get a couple more unique maps completed. I mean, there's no chance I'm going to get all of them, but every single point I get is huge right now. I got another tier 17, which I just ran because why not? I was thinking about saving it, but like, what's the point? I kind of want to like see how this character does. The map was pretty rough. I died like 4 times just trying to get to the boss. The damage was pretty insane. I got a second Lioneye Vision, which I vendored because I have a 6-link. That's a decent hog. It's not great. I made my way to the boss. I only had 1 portal. This boss does insane damage, and she's very quick. I think this character could do it if the mods weren't so intense, and if I knew the fight better. But, like, I haven't fought the Sanctum boss in, like, years, or a year. I don't even know how long ago Sanctum was, but it feels like a long time. My ship got me another Exalted, which I promptly used on something, because what else are you going to do with Exalts? And tier 1 accuracy? Why? Why? Literally any resist, and it would have been amazing. On the bright side, though, I am getting a ton of pirate fights. I don't know what happened, but that day I got like 3 or 4 just in one day. I'm using all that money to upgrade my town even more. I'm not going to fully like rush trying to upgrade everything. The Disenchanter is getting pretty close to being done. I have most of the gathering stuff done. Actually, I think I have all of the resource stuff done. I only need to do the Disenchanter, the Recombiner, and the map runners. I haven't done the map runners in a while just because they're so expensive. Saved up a few Searing Exarch currency to try to get some good mods on my boots. And I didn't really hit anything, to be honest, but the last one luckily returned my movement speed, which is fantastic. Granted, though, like, this character really doesn't need movement speed. It's already so fast. I got an Atziri Double Corrupt Temple. I only died once to her, and that was to Reflect. It was my own fault. I accidentally got too close to the Mirror Clone. I slapped once, and she slapped me back a lot harder. The only ghost I dropped a unique was pretty trash, but I mean, hey, whatever, man, for unique. Alright, will my Mind of the Council die? It's a sock. Okay. I was gonna say, if it hits something crazy, I'll definitely try to roll like Power Siphon or something, but now that it's a sock, I don't know. I might still try it. I have a lot of stuff for it, but we'll see. I had my second death in this map before the boss. This is probably the best tier 17 run I've ever done. I didn't get it, I didn't kill the boss, obviously, but I got below half HP, and for the first time, I actually got to see every single mechanic of the boss. So now, next time I go and fight it, I actually know what a lot of the stuff does. So I'm pretty excited about that, I'm going to be honest. Also, that was the 1 million shift you saw, and it was trash, but I really wasn't expecting it to be good. I'm just kind of like throwing stuff out there to see what happens. I got another perfect corpse, a forest warrior, and my rule right now, Whatever corpse I get 3 of first, I'm going to force a build with it. I don't care if they're dog shit corpses, I'm doing it anyway. I'm still trying to roll my gems, and I'm still rolling, amulets and rings, trying to get some good jewelry here and there. Haven't hit anything too crazy yet, but I'm going to keep trying. The Glacial Hammer character has no issues with the Harbinger node. I've actually struggled to do this on a few of my trappers and miners in the past, but this character just does not care. Everything is frozen. Every single thing is frozen, and it's frozen for a long time. I, luckily enough, did get the large Chaos Cluster, which I'm not 100% sure if I'm actually going to use that on the Hex Blaster, assuming I ever get Minefield to play the character. But that's not going to stop me from deleting all my money. I will be sinking a lot of currency into that jewel, and hopefully it's not a complete waste of time. I don't even know what all the Chaos mods are. I refuse to look them up. I already still feel bad about looking up to confirm the Medium Cluster jewel, but I'm really glad I rolled it, even though I didn't really end up using it. At least I know. Level 2 Enhance, which if I, the big dream is hitting 4, but hey, I actually got a, I actually got a support gem I need from a ship. What? Well, I have returning projectile, so I don't know if I'm gonna reroll now or if I'm gonna wait until level 90. I should at least probably wait until level 89, but we'll see. I hit another 5 link, which is a little sad. I mean, I'm not trying to be greedy. Obviously, having a 5 link is nice, but really want a 6 link beside my unique body armor. That way I can use like Eater and Searing Exarch, whatever stuff. That way I can get some more enchantments on them, but I'm not complaining. It's cool. Got 5 links sitting around. Go for some more 3-to-1s, and they are trash. Thank you. So I want to talk about my plans really quickly. I'm 88, 81% of the way to 89. This build is just incredible. I'm going to be straight up with you. You're probably going to see this character for the entire league off and on. It just does everything perfectly. It almost never dies. The only time I really die is when like I'm fighting something like a ritual or something. Instead of like attacking a couple times and moving around and killing stuff, I do this. I just kind of like stand there and just like forget about it. Because honestly, I feel so tanky. Like I have 5,200 HP. I got Fortify. I mean, the biggest problem is I don't have Determination. Determination would be radical, but Determination right now would be kind of useless because I still have terrible resist. I have that amazing helmet just sitting in my stash. I've had it this entire time, and I can't wear it because my resists suck. But once I put that thing on, I mean, my armor's still not going to be good by, like, realistic standards, but it'll jump up to, like, 5k, and if I ever get Determination, it'll be a little better than that, so I'd like it to be good enough where I could replace my Steel Skin with Molten Shell, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Anyway, besides that, I'm really considering rerolling another character today. I know I have the Hex Blaster, but like I said in the last video, mines just feel horrible, absolutely horrible to me if you don't have Minefield. It's very, like, unenjoyable. I don't have a good time. I just want to play another build. I just want to get someone else in maps because, like, like I've talked about before, I really like rotating between multiple characters, and it's kind of hard to do that when you only have one character in maps. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I mean, I'm going to go to 89 before I do anything. If I get a Minefield, I'm going to switch back to Hex Blast, but if not, I'm probably rolling another character. I have a big chunk of tier 14s just sitting in my stash, so I just ran those for a little while. I figured I would run these until I hit 89, then decide what I'm going to do. But also, I might do some delving if I find Nico randomly. I don't have any specs into him at all, so... Aw. Well, my first 5-to-1 prisms. Let's see if we get anything cool. That's not bad. It's not a good ring, but I mean, I'm definitely not going to get rid of it. It's not terrible. I got a Sundance, which is a fantastic leveling unique. Having that little boost in rarity feels really nice while leveling a new character. I got my first fossils of the league. I got 4 of them, which is pretty cool. Granted, I'm probably never going to use them, or probably not for a while anyway. Got another shipment of support gems. I mean, I've been getting like, it seems like I get between 3 or 4 every time, so I'm pretty happy about that. I went back to Delve after finally getting a Nico, and I pushed all the way to 89 with it, which is fantastic. Granted, it was only like 9% XP, but hey, I'm not complaining. Before I reroll my next character, though, I am only like 3 million XP away from hitting level 20 on my Glacial Hammer, so I really want to do that first, try to double corrupt it, see if I hit 21. And... Power Siphon? Hey, if you made this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am level 89, 3% of the way to 90, but I'm definitely going to lose that XP. I am very close to getting my Glacial Hammer, both of them, to level 20. And I would kind of like to see if I could hit 21. I think that would be really cool. I'm pretty sure the Val version does absolutely nothing, so I don't think that would really help me very much, but it would still be pretty funny to see. Goodbye to those fusings, I guess. Anyway, though, my currency is looking pretty decent. I mean, I have a crazy abundance of stuff I don't really need, but I mean, like, having the whetstones means I can constantly make chisels, which I have been doing, and I highly recommend anyone does it. It's so efficient, it's so helpful. My map pool, I've been a little greedy running stuff. I have a ton of tier 14s, a ridiculous amount of reds. I never have to go back to yellow unless I want to. Every time I get a guardian or an elder guardian, it's always freaking constrictor or eradicator. But I mean, like I said, if you look at this, if I ever just start doing harvest, I'll be set. I've got another King of the Mist just chilling here waiting. I'm actually halfway to a Maven. This sounds a little crazy because doing Maven with low DPS is like the worst thing you could do. But I really feel like this character might be okay at Maven. Also, on my tree, I did take Iron Reflexes just for now. I don't want to have to keep taking this, but it did give me like almost 1,000 armor. I really don't want to wear this helmet. I'm still waiting to wear this. Like, look at my life. My life jumps up, my armor jumps up. Like, I don't know, man. I want to wear this so bad, but I can't do it until I get a ring that gives me good fire res, because if I wear this, everything is fine except for fire. I just need fire res, man. I've been waiting like I don't know how many days to wear this, but it makes me a little sad. So my plan right now, I'm gonna push and grind Glacial Hammer to level 20, which probably will take me like, I don't know, 30 minutes or less. I don't really know. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I was gonna say like maybe 40 minutes, but I really don't think so. I'm probably just gonna go and do my two elder guys here, and then maybe just jump into the alpha when I'm close, or I can just do a couple of tier 15s, just like Al can go or something. I'm not really sure, but outside of that, once I complete that and val my gems, I might do a couple of maps, assuming I hit level 21 on Glacial Hammer, which I highly doubt I will, and then I'm gonna roll my next build. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.